What's going on, everyone out there on the internet? My name's Noviek, and welcome back to more Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight playthrough. It hasn't been too long since I played this game, however, I am using a different means of recording at this time. It's allegedly recording in 60 FPS. I don't know how true that is or not, if it's playing back in 60 FPS or not. However, the point of this video is to return to the story, return to Master Orgus, continue the story. We've got some things going on, and we need to get off of Tython at some point, so let's get to it.
Master Kiwix told me what you found in Kaleth. A flesh raider who used the Force. She thought he was learning things from an old holocron. I wish that were true. The man who attacked you when you first arrived, his lightsaber had a familiar aspect. This droid's holo recording confirmed my suspicions. The hooded figure in that recording is named Bengo Moore. He was my Padawan, but he never completed his training. Bengo was in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant when the Sith destroyed it.
He waited a long time to reveal himself.
Still don't understand why he just disappeared. Doesn't make sense. Bengo was strong in the Force, and the most gentle being I've ever known. For him to turn against the Jedi, he has to be stopped.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. Our people's matriarch, my mother, is dying.
That's terrible news. Will you be all right?
I wasn't expecting to lead our people for many years. My scouts have identified a Flesh Raider command base in the mountains. It's protected by an energy shield. The shield's power generator is hidden on a different mountain, in a well-guarded cave network.
That command base is probably coordinating all the attacks in the region. I need to get inside there. You up for knocking out the power generator?
Always.
When have I ever let you down?
First time for everything. Not that I'm worried. See if you can give the droid an opening to gather more intelligence. That energy shield is your top priority. Knock it out fast as you can.
Sir, yes, sir. So, this new recording method, I'm not going to talk about it too much, but this new recording method, it makes it so that I can't edit my audio, my vocal audio. So, there's that. I forgot I had the mount. Do you remember that I have the mount now, though? And we got to go all the way through the Flesh Raider territory. Ugh, I hate going through this area. This is like the one area that I just get tired of having to go through in the Jedi Knight. On Tython, I guess. Just in general, the Jedi starting planets. It's just not my favorite thing, but that's alright. Although I will say, because I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft recently. Like, a lot of it. This looks so much better than World of Warcraft. Like, the graphics themselves are just, like, significantly better. And that's as far as I'm going to put my comparison, because I don't want to make a ridiculously long video talking about it. My character's already level 13. We've got 3 quests that I got to pick up. I'm not going to pick them up now, because obviously I just want to focus on the story, and then I'll pick them up after we take care of things here on the planet, and then I'll do them after we take care of things on the planet. And that's how I'm just going to do things. I'm going to, like, this series is going to come out a little bit more, it's going, I guess the best way to phrase that is at a different pace. Because I want to get all the side quests for the planets and stuff done before I even record the story of the planet, if that makes any sense. Or what I might do is, for each planet, record the story of it for the beginning, or something regarding that, like my initial arrival there, and then do stuff like that. Or, if you guys want, I can do the planetary quests as well, because the planetary quests have planetary stories which are actually pretty interesting, and that could actually help set up the world for our Jedi Knights, Eltrix. I'm gonna call him Eltrix Shadow, and that's just how I refer to him. And I'm fighting. Oh, okay, never mind. There's a bonus quest. Okay, I feel slightly more justified in doing what I'm doing now, because I was like, maybe I shouldn't be fighting these guys, but there's a bonus quest there, so I'm a little bit more justified. Although I will say this is kind of, it's not running well on my PC because of the because I'm using OBS to record this right now, which is what I use to live stream it, and it's very hard performance hit, especially since I'm recording at 60 FPS, so I'm hoping it turns out well. From what I can see, because I'm able to preview everything while I'm recording with this method, it looks like it's running pretty well, so let me know if you guys want more videos to be specifically in this manner. I'd be more than happy to do it this way. I just need to know that my efforts were not in vain, although this is probably the only video with this recording method that I'll be doing the audio the way it is. It's going to sound completely different by the next one, whether or not I use OBS to continuously record. But that's enough talking about the actual, you know, the meta stuff here. This is mostly a role playthrough, so we gotta talk about Eltrix, the world, what we're doing here. Although the confines of the role playthrough will probably just stick to cutscenes, where I'm like, just the general alignment in cutscenes, I guess, is where the role play aspects begin and end. You know what I mean? So I'm probably safe to say I'm free to talk about whatever while we're running around. That's kind of what you guys watch this stuff for, anyways, right? That's what I assume. That and the story's rather interesting most of the time too. So I feel like it's a little hit or miss depending on what I talk about. But seeing as how I think the first episode was very, this is what's going on with the series heavy, I don't think it matters. Because you guys ate up that first episode. It's been, what, like a week since it's been out? And it has over like 2,000 views or something ridiculous. So that's awesome. I don't want to thank you guys for that so very much. Also, I've come to the conclusion that this is not the gear I'll be using after I get off of Tython. Whoops. And I'll go into that once we get off of Tython, so. And my reasoning behind it.
You must be the Padawan who slaughters my people. Your misguided attacks change nothing. Your time is over.
Master Orgus is looking for you, Bengal.
Orgus won't find me. I'll find him. You executed my apprentice, Caliph. I can feel his death on you. I spent years training him. He was a good man, a principled man. Proud of yourself?
I didn't want to kill the man, but he left me no choice.
There's always a choice. You should have surrendered to the inevitable. Every so-called Jedi on Tython is going to die. That's a promise. Your entire order is weak. You've done nothing to stop the Sith Empire's advances.
Don't give in to hatred, Bengal. Let us help you.
Help me become a coward like you? I'm the only true Jedi left in the galaxy. Enjoy this little victory. It's your last.
Now, the biggest thing with the series for me is I'm torn between whether or not I should, how do I say it? Have this character be extremely light side, or if I should just make this character like neutral. Obviously, he's starting out light side. That's just the way that's gonna be. But there will be times where I feel a dark side option is in order. And if you don't know what I'm talking about there, I'll explain that later. Or I guess right now, right before we get into the little area for the cutscene. So, like, I don't know. It very much so depends on how I want to play this character. Being on Tython, you gotta keep up appearances, you gotta keep up the Jedi appearances. So, I mean, he's obviously just gonna do, like, all light side stuff. He's not gonna be, like, you know what I mean? But, like, out into the actual galaxy, who knows, you know? Maybe that changes him. We don't know. I'll come to that when I get to that, I guess.
I shut down the energy shield. Any word on Master Orgus's mission?
No. My mother, she found peace during your absence. I am now matriarch.
You don't have to go through this alone.
People who say Jedi have no feelings are wrong. Before he left, Master Orgus told me there is no death. There is the Force. He believes our essence lives on when we die, and merges with the Force. I hope that's true.
Matriarch, Flesh Raiders broke through our defenses. They did something to our crop fields. They dropped strange machines in the soil. When a scout approached one, he collapsed with sickness. He crawled away from the device and began to recover, but there are many more machines still out there.
Tell your people to stay away from the fields. I'll get rid of these things.
Once again, I'm in your debt. Hurry to the fields. I fear we don't have much time.
Now, one big thing for Eltrix, I want to preface this, is he's got a very high sense of justice. I think that's the best way I could put that. He doesn't love saving people, but he feels like he has to. It's an obligation to him, as most Jedi feel, you know? He takes it a little bit, I don't know if, I'm going to say a little bit further, but I guess the best way to say it is if you guys have seen the Clone Wars cartoon, think Anakin in the Clone Wars animation series. Like that. Think that. And that's generally about what I'm thinking with Eltrix. And I'm not going to copy him verbatim, but I'm like, when I say he has a very high sense of justice, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not copying Anakin verbatim. This is not meant to be Anakin. He's not going to turn the dark side at any point in time. He just, he wants to protect people, and I don't know if I've come up with a backstory with this character. I usually don't, like I said. But if I do, it'll probably have something to do with his past or whatever, where justice wasn't served, or something like that, or he never saw think Batman. He never saw justice for his parents' murder. Nah, I don't know. I really don't know what I would do with Eltrix's background. Unless I've already touched on that. Although we do have some mail. Hold on here. What do we get? Oh, yay, gotta love these guys, right? They're like, hey, we're gonna make you think that we're here for you. And really, we're just gonna advertise our websites where you can purchase gold and break the terms of service of Star Wars, the Old Republic, and get your accounts banned.
I've destroyed the machines poisoning your crops.
I saw how you suffered out there. What you did was more than brave. It was heroic. Please, take a token of my people's honor. I'm sorry it can't be more.
Rewards aren't necessary, but thank you.
I should go inform everyone that the danger is over.
Okay, cool. So, oh wow, we got a lot of, what are those called? Common data crystals. We got a lot of ooh, and I've got some credit, or a credit box that I hadn't opened. And how are we doing on time? We got 20 minutes of my boost experience left. So, you know what, let's go back to this little reclining area. I say reclining area, there's a bed here. And use the holo terminal. I think we're calling, or holo terminal, holocom. I think we're calling Master Orgus. I think.
Finally put the Flesh Raider base out of commission. How are things on your end?
I spoke to your old Padawan over the holo. He's doing all this so he can destroy the Sith.
And it's not Sith himself. Good. If I can get to him, reason with him. At the Flesh Raider command base, I found coordinates to a number of secret camps. Too many to send only Jedi Masters. One camp is in the ruins of Upper Kaleth. That patrol you fought earlier was based there. Now's your chance to finish them off.
Why spread our forces thin to hit all the camps at once?
If we only go after a few, the Flesh Raiders could warn the rest and regroup. Be careful in those ruins. We haven't explored them all. Contact me when your mission's complete. May the Force be with you.
And you as well, Master Orgus. And is this better for us? That is not. So I'm not going to wear that. Level 14 already. This is crazy. This is insane. Level 15, I get Heroic Moment and a bunch of other stuff. It's cool. Now, the funniest... yeah, I guess I'd say it's kind of... Not funny, but like an interesting thing for me. Is the fact that I started a new legacy on a new server. The Bergering Colony, if you guys want to join me there, because I did create a guild for the Imperial side called the Novi Nation, if you want to join. I'll make a video actually making that announcement and whatnot. That might actually be the next video after this one. So we'll see. But it's weird because I'm playing Eltrix on the Harbinger because for some reason the name Eltrix was taken on the Bezuring colony. And I keep forgetting how many, like, quality of life things I've unlocked over the years on this server specifically. It's a weird conundrum for me, because it's like, I got used to not having those quality of life things, and now that they're back, I feel, like, super, like, relieved and blessed, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I need them anymore. Like, I used to think I absolutely needed them to keep playing it and recording stuff, but, like, I don't know. It's an interesting, like, going back to form kind of thing with that server, because it's like, hey, remember all the things you got really comfortable with over the past year and a half, 2 years, because of the cartel market? Yeah, you don't have those anymore. Now, you can unlock them if you want to, and I think the only thing I have unlocked with that one is the quick travel stuff. So, like, my quick travel is really, like, the cooldown's really fast. It's not even 6 seconds of a cooldown. It's like instant. It's literally just instant. And then I got that account, the rocket boosts too. But other than that, I mean, it doesn't really have any of those quality of life things, and it's just like it's a weird thing, like I said, where the quality of life has spoiled me a little bit too much, and it's like ever so apparent. Although I'm okay with it. It's just so useful. It makes recording things so much faster. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna get rid of the one-handed handstand, though. I want to get a new healing thing out of the toys section. So let me go through that real quick. Oh, and this, another reason that I actually like recording this is because you can't see my mouse cursor. I don't have to hide it off the screen when I go into a cutscene anymore, which is awesome. I'll look into those later. Sorry, I don't want to bring up the cartel market yet. Fight these droids, because these guys are just, like, always in the way. Today's video is going to be a little bit longer. I'm anticipating about 25 minutes, or at least until we finish this quest, so it's going to be a little bit over 20 minutes for once. I really want to get off of Tython soon, like, really soon. Because I want to move on with the story and stuff, and get new gear and whatnot. Yeah, let's try that again. Just because I was talking over that. Let's talk to this guy again.
Master Orgus sent me to drive back the Flesh Raiders.
Estavolab megmindig uge. Oze desazos homaleban. Berega mosdu. Latlan felik gegob elenga agiob.
Powerful or not, there's no one else coming.
Is as Allah soni parton as Allah zokisal.
So I'm starting to think of, I'm thinking I might do something interesting with this series now. I don't know if that was the first character that we encountered that didn't speak basic. I'm pretty sure it was the first character that we encountered that doesn't speak basic. What I think I might do, and you may have already seen this, is I might mute out that voice acting and add in my own, with like some voice, or like some vocal edits and stuff like that. Just to be like, hey, or to have that be out in basic. That way I can work on my voice acting as well. We all win all around, so I'll try it with this episode if I can. And then, depending on what happens, if it turns out well, which, I mean, we'll just have to see. I may or may not continue doing that with characters that don't speak basic or, like, don't speak English. So, I guess that's all just based on your guys' perception of that, so, you know what I mean. Actually, looks like we might finish this quest in about 20 minutes. Like, just slightly over 20 minutes. So, never mind with my, oh, this video's gonna be slightly longer thing. So, I guess I was wrong. Oh, this guy's got a lightsaber. Oh, he's going down as soon as my force leap recharges. All right. See, now I actually probably should have taken out the adept first and then dealt with the blade wielder. I didn't. It's really evident I didn't, but I probably should have. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one-handed handstand thing. It just needs to go. Sorry, it's just gotta go. It's cool, it's funny.
The Flesh Raider camp's out of commission, Master, but they were all Force users. They killed a Jedi named Lauta. His body is in these ruins. What should I do?
We'll reclaim our fallen later. Just got a distress call from the Twi'lek settlement. They spotted Bengal Moor. Our forces are spread out dealing with the secret camps. We're the only ones who can handle this. I'm on my way to the settlement. Meet me there.
To the settlement we go! Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not going to do that for this episode just because the video and my audio file are all being recorded at the same time. Like, in one thing, so it's all just going to blend it together before I even have to edit it, so I'm going to refrain from doing that with this one. But in the next one, I'll record my audio file separately, and then I'll also do the little bits of voice acting here and there for that one. So the next video, so episode 4 of the Jedi Knight, I'll try to do that because I just have a hard time like just reading it off while they're talking because it just like it meshes with my head or my ears and stuff, and like I just get really distracted when I try doing that. Because I know Kranatoko does that. He doesn't like do the voice acting thing where he like alters his voice, but he does like read it off for people who don't want to have to read, you know.
Master Orgus responded to your distress call. I was to meet him here. What's happened?
Nothing. We didn't send any distress call. Things have been quiet since you left. I haven't seen or spoken to Master Orgus.
Master Orgus should have gotten here ahead of me.
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding. Your master will turn up. Why don't you stay a while? You must be exhausted.
T7, no!
Stop it! What are you doing?
Matriarch, step aside. Handing over the boy's master wasn't enough. This Padawan has to die.
I told you to leave him alone. That was the pact.
Bengal Moor refused your terms. This is to save our people.
What did you do to my master? Where's Bengal Moor?
Bengal Moor came to me, said he'd end the Flesh Raider attacks if we gave him your master.
He asked us to kill you too. But I said no. I told him we'd keep you here. You'd be safe. And my people would have a protector.
If we don't do what we're told, Bengal Moor will kill us all.
You don't want to hurt anyone. You want to leave here peacefully.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
We should leave here peacefully.
Yes, better that way. Here, perhaps you can use these. We don't need them.
This was all a terrible mistake. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was going to save you. Save us all.
You gave my master to the enemy.
No, you can still save him. Bengal Moor took Orgus to someplace called the Forge. Reactivate your droid. It might know where to find them. You can forgive me, can't you?
I don't condone what you've done, but I understand.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. Tell me what I can do to make this right.
Love me.
Learn from this mistake. Spend your life atoning for what you've done.
I won't waste this chance. That's a promise. My people should hear what's happened. It's best if I tell them. I hope you find your master.
You know, I wonder how the dark side of that option goes, or that conversation goes. Cause like, I wonder if you can kill her. I don't remember. Probably not. More than likely not. Sorry, just going off on a tangent here.
Bengal Moor took my master someplace called the Forge. Do you know where that is?
We're almost done. I swear. This is a long quest.
I am A4PO, Jedi Archivist. How may I help you?
Transmit everything you know about the Forge to my droid T7.
That area is considered highly dangerous. May I inquire why you need this data?
Flesh Raiders captured Master Orgus and took him there.
By the stars, what perfectly awful timing. The Temple Masters are all indisposed fighting Flesh Raiders. I will alert them immediately, but they may be unable to assist you. Transmitting data now.
Wait, T7, you weren't even in that conversation. What? I want a blue T7. Blue's my favorite color, so the T7 I have, the canon T7 I have is blue, alright? Are we understood? What? How is that worse than this? This is level 7, this is level 10, I think. I guess it's worse. Alright, well we got T7 as a companion now. He's our first companion, which is awesome. I'm excited for the adventures to come. But unfortunately, today's adventures has to end. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you guys want me to do what I was talking about earlier in this video about the voice acting thing, where I just kind of dub over the creatures that don't speak basic, let me know if you want me to do that or not, if you like the concept. Also, if the audio was too quiet, let me know down in the comment section below as well. The audio for the game, not my audio, because, like I said, this is pre-mixed before I even edit it, so... And I can't edit the gameplay sound, so... This was like a test run that I probably shouldn't have done, but I did anyways. So just let me know if everything sounded good and whatnot, as well as if you want me to do that. So next time, we'll investigate the Forge and get off of Tython. So, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys all in the next video. As always, to be continued.